Never before has a report like this been offered to the public, and it's only at the Lube Stop, the oil change and oil analysis experts.
Lube Stop.
Okay, you know what we got to do. Yeah. We got to take our game to the edge.
Yeah, take it to the edge.
We got to go to the edge and back. We got to go with the topping, go right to the edge of a thin, crispy crust. And when we get there, we shall receive an even bigger reward. We're gonna get stuffed.
Right now, order an Edge pizza at Pizza Hut and get $15 off when you go to Foot Locker.
Where'd they go?
Okay, we got to take our team to the edge. Take it to the edge.
Our cover girl's polished in more ways than one. Her nail pick, nail slicks, 3 steps in one. Base, color, and top coat, all 3 combined in 1 step. Easy. The 3-in-1 polish our cover girls use, almost a manicure in a bottle. Which color to choose? A fresh idea, fresh face to the world. Easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl.
Good afternoon to you. Good evening. So far, spring training has been a case of baseball versus El Nino. First, the deadly weather in Central Florida. Now, lots of rain. The Indians and Detroit rained out today, along with 2 other games. This was to be the home opener at Chain Lakes Park. The Tribe at Baseball City tomorrow to take on the Royals. In case you missed it, yesterday, the Tribe opened the Grapefruit League season with a 7-6 win at Bradenton against the Pirates. Sandy Alomar picked up where he left off last year. 2 hits, a homer, and 2 RBIs. Now, let's focus on Tribe shortstop Omar Vizquel. He got the hit parade started for himself yesterday with this single. Omar's generally considered the best fielding shortstop in the American League, but he wasn't at his best late last season due to a shoulder problem. So how's it going this spring?
I don't have any concern about any health situation. I'm pretty much in good condition. My shoulder is not a big issue this year, but I still need to work a little bit on it and start slow. I think last year I started too quick, and that's what really got me into trouble.
Let's go to basketball. They say the month of March comes in like a lion and out like a lamb. The Cavs are hoping they can reverse that famous saying. Mike's men are certainly coming into the month like sacrificial lambs, having lost 9 of their last 13, including last night's 90-87 loss at Detroit. Carl Thomas, once again a contributor with 10 points, and today I asked him about the approach to Golden State tomorrow, knowing the team is struggling.
Tomorrow's a big game for us. Anytime you come off a tough loss, and last night was a tough loss, and everybody's taking it kind of personal, I think you're going to see everybody fired up and ready to play. Can't take Golden State lightly because, they just came off a big win in the Garden. They struggled last night against Boston, but they're still a dangerous team with Jim Jackson, with Witherspoon, Jason Caffey, Daniel Marshall. They got a lot of good players on that team, so we got to come out ready to play or we can get beat.
Let's bounce it to college basketball. It's the start of tourney time around the country, and today that included the Vikings from CSU. Basically, it was win or wait until next year as the Vikes played at the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay. Cleveland State had lost 8 of the last 10 to the Phoenix before today, and it really wasn't pretty in this one. In the first half, B.J. LaRue, the 3. LaRue, a perfect 7 for 7 from the field, 21 points. James Madison struggled, 1 of 9 shooting, 2 points. CSU down 16 at the half. In the second, more Wisconsin-Green Bay. Kevin Ohm, the 3. He had 16. Now, senior Michael Bowens was a CSU bright spot with 17 in his final game for the Vikings. Wisconsin-Green Bay, though, went on to win 82-53. CSU's season ends at 12-15. And Kent upset Akron. We will have the highlights of this game coming up for you at 11. Number 1 Duke, number 3 North Carolina, their second war, so this was the rematch. Carolina won the first one, but the Tar Heels had to deal with the Cameron Crazies today. Tar Heels looking good early. Antoine Jamison, the jammy, at 23. Scoreless, though, in the final 10 minutes of the game, and that's crucial. Looked like Coach K would have to wait for win number 500. Carolina up 12 at the half, but Duke coming back. Rashawn McLeod put the Devils up 2 with 2 of his 23 points. UNC then a chance to tie it, missed 4 free throws down the stretch in the final 10 seconds. Duke wins 77-75, and Coach K gets that win number 500. He'll remember this one, and I'll remember this. I love those types of celebrations. Wow. Cameron Indoor Stadium, and I'm telling you, it was the Cameron Crazies for sure. You got to love when Duke and Carolina get together, one of the best rivalries in sports.
And we'll see it again in March Madness.
Probably will, yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, Indy may have the 500.
But when it comes to just looking at cars, it's hard to beat what goes on in Cleveland every single year. Up next on CBS 19, we'll show you why with a trip to the auto show.
5 years ago, the Smiths bought a home with vinyl siding. The Joneses bought a brick home. Today, the Joneses are moving out and up because brick, unlike vinyl or wood, adds 6% to a home's appreciated value. So when the Joneses sold their home, they made more money, which may finally explain why the Smiths can't keep up with the Joneses.
For a free copy of the Home Buyer's Guide to Brick, call 1-800-337-4141.
Having trouble getting the family to eat wheat bread? Try butter-topped home-fried wheat. They'll love the soft texture and light, thin crust. You'll love the nutrition. Only 1 gram of fat and cholesterol-free. Hey, looks like you figured out how to get the family to like wheat bread. Home-fried wheat, the taste that brings healthy bread home.
I wanted a Plymouth Voyager.
I wanted a Ford Windstar.
So we saw them both at Cleveland.
At Cleveland, you can see all the best-selling minivans in one place.
We saw the Voyager, Grand Voyager, Windstar, even the Chrysler Town & Country.
And Cleveland has them packed with value.
Buy or lease, save $4,500 and over 125 minivans with Cleveland's best bottom line deal.
Cleveland made it easy. Every van was marked with the sale price.
Save thousands on over 125 minivans at Cleveland.
Cleveland, we're closer than you think. Judy in the sky.
There's nothing wrong with hiding the ears. That's why Pearl offers progressive lenses that work just like bifocals, but without the lines. Because being older doesn't mean you have to look older. It just means you'll save more money. Because right now at Pearl, your age is your discount. Get from 1 to 100% off your frame depending on your age. What are you waiting for? Put your pearls on.
They're called the most expensive video games in the world, and people from all over come to play them in Akron. Tonight on CBS 19 News at 11, Scott Newell will show us what it's like to train in an F-15 simulator. It's an eye-opening experience and one you do not want to miss. That story tonight on CBS 19 News at 11.
Always wanted to do that, too. A local tradition is underway at the IX Center, the Cleveland Auto Show. The IX Center has 40 manufacturers displaying over 500 cars and trucks at the big show. And if the wheels aren't enough, there'll be celebrity appearances by the Cleveland Cavs and NASCAR race drivers from now till the auto show ends on March the 8th. And if you can't find a car you like there, then you just don't like cars.
That's right. I'd agree.
That does it for us here at 6. The CBS Evening News is next.
Join us again later tonight for CBS 19 News at 11. Until then, have yourself a great evening.
Good night.
It's the return of Levin Furniture's most popular offer. Buy anything from our showrooms and get 20% bonus furniture. Spend $500, get $100 free. Spend $1,000, get $200 free. There's no minimum and no limit. The more you spend, the more you'll save. Plus, with any purchase, get your choice of either this beautiful tea service or this quality 125-piece tool set as a free gift. 20% bonus furniture and a great gift this weekend at Levin Furniture.
Are you with me? All right, let's go get him. Come on, guys. All right, let's hit the hardwood. Come on. Let's take the floor. All right.
No one can walk away from Colonel Sanders' original recipe chicken. It's irresistible. Now get a leg and a thigh, mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, a biscuit, and a medium drink for just $3.99. $3.99.
I'm begging you now. Is that an extra drumstick?
March Madness. Isn't it time for some really good chicken?
He does it. They do it. She does it. As a matter of fact, with today's mobile society, 1 in 10 American drivers use cellular phones. And when compared to drivers not using cell phones, you are 4 times more likely to be in an accident. That's a risk factor equal to driving with a .10 blood alcohol level, Ohio's legal limit for driving. So when you stay in touch, stay aware.
The fallen heroes of